yes, I did my studies, I did my commerce, I did my college from Mitibai College out here, but the focus was always that just music, practicing close to 6 to 7 hours a day, learning different kinds of percussion. I learned tabla for 10 years, from a couple of gurus out here. So yeah, it was always, the focus was just to be around music and to be as the best I can as a drummer, on stage.
Tell us, let's begin from the beginning. Did it all start with the pots and pans at home, or was that a little more formal?
It did actually. I started at a very young age. I started at the age of 2. My father, being a musician, Shailesh Doshi from Mumbai, he was pretty much into the Bollywood side of working with a lot of composers out here, and also he had his own setup. And me coming from a Gujarati family, he was also into a lot of Navratri and the whole Hindi orchestra kind of a setup. So the minute I was born, and like he used to run this academy, he still runs an academy in Mumbai in Juhu, which is called the Manoranjan Music Classes. And so the time I was born, I every day, every like about 4 days a week, we had he had classes at my house, and I used to see people playing drums, learning tabla, violin, keyboard, guitars. Everything was like it was buzzing from day one. So for me, it was pretty easy actually to just get into that that environment. And some around the age of 1.5, 2, he saw me playing on the table, like when the radio was on, and I was kind of grooving to the song. And since then he kind of understood that this guy has some rhythm in him. And then obviously he started teaching me just the basics of just Gujarati, like dandiya grooves and stuff to start off with. And then one sudden day he took me about I think about around 2 years old. He took me to a gig, one of his gig, and during the intermission, I got this opportunity to sit on his drum kit. I was crying, and my mother took me and just put me on the kit, and that's it. After that, I didn't want to leave. I didn't care if the curtain is going to open again and the people are going to watch me or anything. I just was there, and with the minute they tried to put me out, I started crying again. And that's when one of the promoters, the organizer who was there, he said, "Why don't we start the show with him? Let him play whatever he wants to play for 5 minutes, and let's see how the crowd responds." So yeah, that's the way my first gig happened at the age of 2. And from there on, it's just never kind of looking back. And I always knew that I wanted to be a musician, a drummer. And then yes, from there on, it's been going on.
So it was always very clear in your head that music was a passion and a profession. Both the P's were taken care of by the music.
Absolutely, absolutely. There was no other. Yes, I did my studies, I did my commerce, I did my college from Mitibai College out here, but the focus was always that just music, practicing close to 6 to 7 hours a day, learning different kinds of percussion. I learned tabla for 10 years, from a couple of gurus out here. So yeah, it was always the focus was just to be around music and to be as the best I can as a drummer on stage.
When you started, was there a bit of a struggle period? Because considering the fact that if you were to look at the music industry, it's we are very often told that it's a bit of a closed industry. Getting into it is a problem. The indie scene, of course, has its own set of problems. So was that a little frustrating for you?
Not at all, actually. I've been pretty blessed, to say that I've always been, I think, maybe at the right place at the right time. Because I remember around the age of 8 or 9, when my father was doing a concert, and the amazing composers Kalyanji, Anandji were there at that show. And Kalyanji Bhai saw me playing a short solo, same thing, like I was doing a jugalbandi with the tabla player on that show. And he's like, "Man, I'm putting out this the band called Little Wonders, which is going to be a band only by kids, and they're going to do a show, a 3-hour show, just by kids, whether it's dancers, whether it's musicians, whether it's singers, everybody's going to be kids." So he's like, he told my father, "You get him tomorrow to my music room, and I want to listen to him again. And if it's all works out, then I want him to be a part of the band." So bang on there at the age of 8. I'm there at Kalyanji Anandji's music room, where Mr. Amitabh Bachchan and who have been there. I am seeing Filmfare Awards and whatnot. Like I'm like, wow, man, this is what I want to be like. This is where I want, like, be around these kind of people. And then I see, obviously that time they were very small. Like there was Sunidhi Chauhan, there was Javed Ali. They were all sitting behind Kalyanji uncle, and they were all training under him, and they were also part of this group called Little Wonders. So that's where my journey with Little Wonders started, and I think I ended up from the 1994 to 2000. I ended up doing about 500 concerts with them all around the world. We toured toured US. I was 11 years old when I did my first US tour. We played at Wembley. I kind of did everything in the age group of 8 to 16. So that was again that one part wherein I got to play with industry musicians at a very young age, and thereon again when I was, I think, about 19 or 20, I did a show in Mumbai, and there Shankar Ehsaan Loy were kind of part of the judging panel for the Voice of Mumbai, and I was just doing the band for all the vocalists, like a supporting band.
Of course.
And they heard me and this incredible guitar player called Chandresh Kudwa, if you know. He's an amazing guitar player. So we both had set up a band for that competition. And the minute we finished, and I was just getting down, Shankar Bhai comes up and he's like, man, I really want to meet you tomorrow. This is my manager's number. Come to Purple Ace Studios, and we are setting up a band for Shankar Ehsaan Loy, and I want you to kind of put it down. So that's where my journey with SEL started, and from there on it was just one by one. Somebody saw me with Shankar Bhai, then I started playing with Hariharan. Somebody approached me from MTV. I set up the band for Leslie Lewis for Coke Studio, and from there on it was just I pretty much played with, from A.R. Rahman to Preetham to Vishal Shekhar to Salim Suleiman to everybody pretty much in the business. So for me, it's been very. I never had to struggle as such, because I always feel that I think if you're true to your art, if I just do something with complete conviction, and whether it's Bollywood music or pop music or fusion music, I don't really differentiate them. When I go on stage, it's 200% me giving my best. Whether it's, even if I have to play a bhajan on stage, I will be doing that at the best I can. So I think that's what has taken me to this level today, where I'm able to perform with such a wide variety of artists in this industry.
If you've enjoyed this podcast, subscribe to our channel now. We have a new episode out every Friday.